Koeman's first rotations. Until now, he was a man of fixed ideas and subscribed to the principle if something goes well, there is no need to touch it, but the nearer horizon forces Ronald Koeman to make short-term decisions. So far, he has divided most of the minutes between 14 players. He repeated the same 11 in the first 3 days, with the sole exception of Ronald Araujo for a long lay against Sevilla at the Camp Nou and obligation by the expulsion of the Frenchman in Balayados. In the first game against Villarreal, the composition of the group worked perfectly. The Griezmann-Ansu Messi trident, the midfield line with De Jong and Busquets and Coutinho a little further forward with more freedom. Freedom was one of the constants among men on the offensive field in those early brushstrokes of the Koeman era. In short, after having lined up almost the same faces in this beginning, the former Dutch coach will introduce his first rotations in next Saturday's match at the Coliseum Alfonso Pérez against Getafe. 4. Although he is very rigid and the matches have responded well to him so far, he is aware that 4 games in 10 days are coming and that it is unbearable, that they will continue to play. Because many of them come, also, from a significant load with their national teams. Beyond the match in Getafe, the Barcelona team will face its debut next Tuesday in the current edition of the Champions against the Hungarian Ferencvaros. But the next 2 games are not wasted. 4 days after the meeting with the Magyar team, Ronald's team will host Real Madrid in the first classic of the season at the Camp Nou, Saturday at 1600 hours, as was made official yesterday. A game, of course, of maximum demand, both mentally and physically. And after this first track, will come the climax of this first big batch of fireworks. Barca will travel to northern Italy, specifically Turin, the capital of Piedmont, to face Cristiano's Juventus, who, by the way, tested positive for coronavirus yesterday and its presence is more than doubtful for the clash. This duel corresponding to the second day of the group stage of the Champions League seems to be another complicated battle. It will be 11 days of maximum tension and in which the Dutch technician will have in front of him the largest rival since he took his place on the bench of the premises of the Camp Nou. One of the names he's sure to have, probably already at the Coliseum, is Miralem Pjanic. The Bosnian, who racked up just 29 minutes at the start of the campaign, 13 in the first game against Villarreal, none in Balayados and 19 against Sevilla, is one of those who must already be a usual variant for Koeman. Many people place him, or have placed him after the big start of Bussi, as a regular player, forming a tandem in midfield with De Jong. Even though he had a very tough qualifying round, and with a set end on penalties, with his national team to be in the European Championship, Miralem needs a few minutes and Getafe is the ideal scenario to have them. The same goes for Dest. Ronald has already shown his confidence in giving him a ticket after completing a single training, and with Trincao. All 3 aim to enter from the beginning. We'll see if the Dutchman dares with Pedri.